Hello everyone. In this module, we'll discuss about water and air. Water is the life-supporting liquid on the earth. All living things need water. Approximately 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. However, only 3% of this water can actually be used for drinking. The water that is used for drinking comes from rivers, lakes, ponds, and wells. Water is usually mixed with impurities such as sand, mud, and germs, bacteria. In order to make water fit for consumption, it has to be purified. The substances that pollute the water are called water impurities. There are two kinds of impurities in water, soluble and insoluble. Soluble, substance that can be dissolved in a water, that is sugar in water, salt in water, and insoluble, substance that cannot be dissolved in water. For example, oil and water. Now, we'll discuss the method of removing the insoluble impurities from water. Filtration, sedimentation, and decantation. Let's learn about these methods one by one. Filtration. Filtration, it is the process of removing insoluble impurities from liquid by using filter. Insoluble impurities such as sand, mud, and stones, they are separated from water by using filter paper. The process of passing the impure water through a filter is called filtration. The residue or insoluble part is left behind on the filter paper, and the clear liquid called filtrate is collected in a separate container. This filtrate is clear water which is free from insoluble impurities. Sedimentation. In this process of sedimentation, the muddy water is allowed to stand for a while. The impure particles settle down and form a layer called sediment. Means settling down of heavier insoluble impurities from a mixture is called sedimentation. Decantation. The process of pouring out the clear water on the top is called decantation. The clean water is decanted into another container. Now, we'll discuss the method of removing the soluble impurities from water, evaporation, and distillation. What is evaporation? Soluble impurities such as salt and sugar, they are removed using the process of evaporation. The process of water turning into water vapor is known as evaporation. The impure water solution is allowed to evaporate. When water evaporates, the soluble impurities like salt and sugar are left behind. Distillation. Distillation is another process of separating impurities from a solution. Pure water is obtained from a mixture of soluble impurities and water using a condenser. The solution is placed in a round-bottomed flask and heated. The water vapor produced passes through the long tube of the condenser and cools down and condenses back into water. The pure water is collected in a flask. This collected water is called distilled water and is the purest form of water, and impurities remain at the bottom of the round-bottomed flask. It's all about the method of removing insoluble and soluble impurities. Thank you.